Love is a profound force that has the power to transform every aspect of our lives. At its core, love is not limited to romantic relationships. It is a universal energy that transcends boundaries, connecting us to ourselves, others, and the world around us. When we embrace love fully, we step into a state of openness and authenticity. Love allows us to let go of pretenses and embrace who we truly are, flaws and all. This acceptance of self creates a foundation for genuine connections with others. It enables us to interact from a place of honesty and vulnerability, which in turn fosters trust and deeper relationships. The transformative power of love lies in its ability to heal. Emotional wounds, no matter how old or deep, can be mended when love is present. Love provides a safe space for us to process pain, grief, or anger. It doesn't mean erasing the past, but rather reframing it. Through love, we learn to see our experiences, even the painful ones, as opportunities for growth and learning. Love teaches us resilience as it inspires us to move forward with hope, even when circumstances seem bleak. This healing is not just for the individual, but also radiates outward, influencing families, communities, and even societies. Moreover, love encourages personal growth. When we approach life from a place of love, we begin to challenge our limiting beliefs and fears. Love urges us to step out of our comfort zones because we understand that the potential rewards of connection and fulfillment outweigh the risks. It pushes us to take bold actions, whether it's mending a broken relationship, pursuing a passion, or simply expressing gratitude. Love dissolves the barriers we often place around ourselves, such as pride or ego, allowing us to experience life more fully. It's through love that we find the courage to be more compassionate, understanding, and forgiving. Forgiveness is a significant aspect of love's transformative power. Many of us carry the weight of resentment or grudges, which can act as chains holding us back from experiencing true happiness. Love teaches us that forgiveness is not about excusing someone's actions, but about freeing ourselves from the burden of negative emotions. When we forgive, we reclaim our power and choose to prioritize our well-being. This act of letting go not only lightens our emotional load, but also clears the path for love to flow freely in our lives again. Another way love transforms us is by shifting our perspective. When we operate from a place of love, we begin to see the world differently. Challenges become opportunities, and people's actions are viewed through a lens of empathy rather than judgment. Love allows us to see the humanity in others, even in those who may have wronged us. This shift in perspective helps us build stronger relationships as we are more willing to listen, understand, and find common ground. It also fosters a sense of gratitude as we start appreciating the beauty and goodness in the world, no matter how small. Love also has the power to bring balance and harmony into our lives. In a world often dominated by stress, competition, and divisiveness, love serves as an anchor that grounds us. It reminds us of what truly matters: connection, kindness, and understanding. Love encourages us to prioritize relationships over material pursuits, to value moments of joy over fleeting achievements, and to seek meaning rather than superficial success. By focusing on love, we create a life that is more aligned with our values and aspirations. On a deeper level, love connects us to something greater than ourselves. Whether we view this as a spiritual connection, a sense of purpose, or simply the bond we share with humanity, love reminds us that we are not alone. It instills a sense of belonging and unity, helping us feel supported even in our darkest moments. This connection inspires us to contribute positively to the world, whether through acts of kindness, service, or simply being present for someone in need. Love becomes a guiding principle that influences our decisions, actions, and interactions. Finally, the beauty of love lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require grand gestures or elaborate displays. Love is found in the everyday moments: a smile, a kind word, a hug, or even the act of listening. These small expressions of love have a ripple effect, spreading positivity and warmth to those around us. And the more we practice love, the more it grows. Love is infinite. The more we give, the more we receive. It creates a cycle of abundance that enriches not only our lives, but also the lives of those we touch. In essence, love is a transformative force that has the power to heal, connect, and elevate us. It challenges us to grow, forgives us when we falter, and inspires us to live with greater purpose and authenticity. When we embrace love fully, we unlock the potential for a life that is richer, more meaningful, and deeply fulfilling. Healing begins from within us, and it requires a deep understanding of ourselves, our emotions, beliefs, and the stories we tell ourselves. Often we carry wounds from past experiences, some small, others profound, and these wounds shape our actions, relationships, and outlook on life. To heal, we must first acknowledge that the pain exists. Denial or suppression only prolongs suffering. When we choose to face our pain, we allow ourselves the opportunity to understand it. Healing starts with self-awareness, which requires us to identify not only the source of our pain, but also the patterns it has created in our lives. Self-compassion is an essential element of inner healing. Many of us are our harshest critics, judging ourselves for past mistakes or perceived shortcomings. This internal dialogue can be damaging, preventing us from moving forward. When we approach ourselves with kindness and empathy, we create a safe space for healing to occur. Self-compassion allows us to accept that we are human, imperfect, and worthy of love and forgiveness. This shift in mindset helps us release self-blame and focus on the steps needed to heal and grow. Forgiveness plays a critical role in the healing process. However, forgiveness is not always about others. It often begins with forgiving ourselves. We may hold on to guilt or regret for choices we've made, believing we are defined by those actions. Self-forgiveness is liberating. It is a declaration that we are not our mistakes, but rather individuals capable of learning and evolving. Once we forgive ourselves, it becomes easier to forgive others. Forgiving someone else does not mean condoning their actions. It means releasing the hold that resentment has on our hearts. By letting go, we free ourselves from the burden of anger and pain, creating space for peace. Healing also involves challenging the limiting beliefs that keep us stuck. These beliefs often stem from childhood experiences, societal conditioning, or past failures. For example, we may believe that we are not deserving of love or that we are not capable of achieving success. These thoughts act as invisible barriers, preventing us from fully embracing life's possibilities. To heal, we must identify these limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. This requires conscious effort, as the mind tends to revert to familiar patterns. Positive affirmations, visualization, and mindfulness practices can help rewire our thought processes and align them with our true potential. Another critical aspect of healing from within is reconnecting with our emotions. In a fast-paced world, we are often encouraged to suppress or ignore our feelings, especially the uncomfortable ones. However, emotions are not meant to be bottled up. They are signals that guide us toward what needs attention. When we allow ourselves to feel, we begin to process and release emotions that no longer serve us. Journaling, meditation, or simply sitting with our feelings can help us gain clarity and perspective. By acknowledging our emotions, we honor our inner experience and take a significant step toward healing. Self-care is a powerful tool for inner healing. This goes beyond occasional pampering. It is about nurturing our physical, emotional, and mental well-being on a consistent basis. Healing requires energy, and self-care replenishes that energy. Eating nourishing food, exercising, getting enough rest, and engaging in activities that bring joy are simple, yet effective ways to support the healing process. Self-care also involves setting healthy boundaries, saying no to what drains us and yes to what uplifts us. It is an act of self-respect and a declaration that our well-being is a priority. Connection with others can also facilitate inner healing. While healing is an internal journey, it doesn't mean we have to do it alone. Sharing our struggles with trusted friends, family members, or a therapist can provide relief and insight. When we open up, we often discover that others have faced similar challenges, which helps us feel less isolated. Connection reminds us that we are part of a larger human experience, and it offers us the support and encouragement needed to keep moving forward. Acts of kindness, whether given or received, further reinforce this sense of connection and contribute to healing. The environment we create around us plays a significant role in our healing journey. Surrounding ourselves with positivity, uplifting people, inspiring books, calming spaces nurtures our inner state. On the other hand, toxic influences, whether they are relationships, habits, or environments, hinder our progress. Healing requires us to be intentional about the energy we allow into our lives. Sometimes this means making difficult choices, such as letting go of relationships that no longer serve us. These decisions, while challenging, pave the way for a healthier, more aligned life. Finally, healing from within requires patience and persistence. It is not a linear process. There will be setbacks and moments of doubt. But every step, no matter how small, contributes to the overall journey. Celebrating these small victories can keep us motivated and remind us of how far we've come. Healing is an ongoing practice, a commitment to continuously choosing love, growth, and self-acceptance. Over time, the wounds that once felt unbearable transform into scars, reminders of our resilience and the strength we have cultivated. Love has the extraordinary capacity to transform individuals, relationships, and communities. At its core, love is more than an emotion or fleeting sentiment. It is a profound energy that fosters growth, connection, and healing. When we understand and embrace the transformative power of love, we unlock an ability to create change, not just within ourselves, but in the world around us. It is an act that transcends circumstances, personal differences, and even pain, fostering a sense of unity and hope that defies logic. The transformation begins with self-love. Many people struggle to fully experience love because they have not yet learned to love themselves. This lack of self-acceptance often stems from internalized criticism, societal expectations, or past traumas. However, self-love is the foundation for all other forms of love. It involves recognizing your inherent worth, regardless of external achievements or failures. When you truly love yourself, you create a stable foundation for confidence and resilience. Self-love teaches you to set healthy boundaries, forgive yourself for past mistakes, and embrace your authentic self without fear of judgment. By starting with self-love, you cultivate a sense of inner peace that radiates outward. Love also transforms relationships. It is a powerful force that deepens connections, fosters trust, and encourages vulnerability. In relationships, love challenges us to move beyond our egos and genuinely care for another person's well-being. True love requires empathy, patience, and active listening. It is not about changing the other person, but about supporting their growth and accepting them for who they are. When love is present, conflicts are approached with understanding rather than hostility. Even in difficult moments, love creates the space for healing and reconciliation. The ability to love unconditionally in relationships strengthens bonds and brings a sense of security and fulfillment. Forgiveness is another key aspect of love's transformative power. Holding on to anger, resentment, or bitterness weighs heavily on the heart and mind. Love gives us the courage to let go of these burdens and offer forgiveness, not just for the sake of others, but for ourselves. Forgiveness is not about excusing harmful behavior or condoning injustice. It is about releasing the power that negativity holds over us. When we forgive, we free ourselves from emotional chains and create room for peace and healing. The act of forgiveness transforms pain into strength and helps us move forward without being shackled by the past. Love has the remarkable ability to heal emotional wounds, whether it is the grief of loss, the sting of betrayal, or the ache of loneliness. Love provides comfort and restoration. It reminds us that we are not alone, even in the darkest times. Love shows up in many forms through kind words, compassionate gestures, or the silent presence of someone who cares. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable and accept love from others, we experience a profound sense of belonging. This emotional healing is what gives love its unparalleled power to mend hearts and uplift spirits. In broader communities, love fosters unity and inclusivity. Acts of love have the power to bridge divides, dissolve prejudices, and inspire collective action. When we approach others with love, we see beyond labels, stereotypes, or superficial differences. Love reminds us of our shared humanity and encourages us to work together for the greater good. Whether it is through small acts of kindness or large-scale movements for social justice, love serves as a catalyst for positive change. It creates a ripple effect, inspiring others to act with compassion and empathy. On a global scale, love can be a transformative force for peace and understanding. In a world often marred by conflict and division, love offers a path toward reconciliation and harmony. It challenges us to think beyond our personal interests and consider the well-being of others. Love promotes diplomacy over hostility and cooperation over competition. By fostering a mindset of love, we can work toward building a more just and equitable world. Love also transforms the way we approach challenges and adversity. When rooted in love, our perspective shifts from fear to hope, from scarcity to abundance. Love gives us the strength to persevere through difficulties and the resilience to rise above obstacles. It encourages us to see setbacks as opportunities for growth and to face life's trials with courage and optimism. With love as our guiding force, we find purpose and meaning even in the face of hardship. Ultimately, love transforms because it connects. It reminds us that we are part of something greater than ourselves, a network of relationships, experiences, and shared humanity. Love bridges the gaps between people, heals wounds, and inspires us to become the best versions of ourselves. It is through love that we find fulfillment, create meaningful connections, and leave a lasting impact on the world. In every aspect of life, love holds the power to change everything. Love is one of the most potent forces that drives connection and fosters empathy. It creates bridges where there are divides and nurtures understanding where there is conflict. Connection through love transcends the physical and emotional realms. It is the invisible thread that ties us to one another in a meaningful way. When we embrace love as a vehicle for connection, we not only enrich our lives, but also contribute to the greater harmony of the world around us. Love allows us to experience the true depth of human relationships. At its core, connection is about being seen, heard, and valued. In a fast-paced world that often emphasizes individuality, love reminds us that we are not isolated beings, but part of a greater whole. It encourages us to step outside of ourselves and recognize the value in others. Love cultivates vulnerability, which is essential for authentic connections. Vulnerability allows us to share our fears, hopes, and dreams, creating bonds that are based on trust and mutual respect. This connection forms the foundation of all meaningful relationships, whether with a partner, a friend, or a family member. Love also fosters empathy, a critical component of human connection. Empathy enables us to step into someone else's shoes and see the world from their perspective. When we approach others with love, we are more inclined to listen without judgment, offer support without conditions, and understand without defensiveness. Empathy helps break down barriers and resolve conflicts because it shifts the focus from being right to finding common ground. Through empathy, love bridges the gaps between individuals, cultures, and even nations. It reminds us that no matter how different we may seem on the surface, we all share the same fundamental needs for acceptance, belonging, and understanding. In communities, love becomes a force that unites people toward a common purpose. Acts of love and kindness have a ripple effect that extends far beyond the individuals directly involved. When we choose to act out of love, we inspire others to do the same. This creates a chain reaction of positivity, fostering a sense of belonging and togetherness. For example, simple gestures like volunteering, offering words of encouragement, or supporting someone in need can transform a group dynamic. Love brings people together to collaborate, solve problems, and build a sense of community where everyone feels valued. Connection through love also strengthens resilience. When people feel loved and supported, they are better equipped to navigate challenges and adversity. This sense of connection provides a safety net during difficult times, reminding individuals that they are not alone. Whether it's a comforting word during a loss or unwavering support during a struggle, love acts as an anchor that keeps us grounded. It reminds us that we have people to lean on and that there is strength in unity. This resilience is not limited to personal relationships, it extends to teams, organizations, and societies as well. When love is at the center of connection, it fosters collaboration and mutual support, enabling groups to overcome even the most formidable obstacles. Moreover, love as a connection transcends individual relationships and reaches into the spiritual realm. Many people find a profound sense of connection through love when they tap into their spiritual beliefs or practices. This connection is not limited to religious faith, but includes a broader sense of oneness with the universe or a higher power. Love fosters a sense of purpose and belonging that goes beyond the material world, providing solace and guidance during life's uncertainties. This spiritual connection through love gives individuals the courage to let go of control, embrace trust, and find peace in the interconnectedness of all things. Another transformative aspect of love is its ability to create connections even in the face of adversity or difference. Love challenges us to break down the walls that separate us, walls of prejudice, fear, or misunderstanding. It encourages us to see people for who they truly are, rather than through the lens of stereotypes or biases. This openness enables us to build bridges where divides once existed. Whether it's reconciling with an estranged loved one, fostering intercultural dialogue, or engaging in social justice efforts, love serves as the foundation for connection that promotes inclusivity and equity. Love as a connection also has a profound impact on mental and physical health. Studies have shown that people who experience love and connection in their lives are generally happier, healthier, and more resilient. Connection reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, and boosts the immune system. The emotional benefits of love, such as increased self-esteem, reduced anxiety, and greater life satisfaction, extend to the physical body as well. This holistic effect of love demonstrates its power to heal and sustain life in ways that go beyond the surface. Lastly, love encourages us to connect not just with others, but also with ourselves. Self-love and self-compassion are crucial for forming authentic connections with others. When we love and accept ourselves, we show up more fully in our relationships and bring our true selves to the table. This self-connection fosters a sense of inner peace that radiates outward, enabling us to connect with others on a deeper level. In every sense, love is the essence of connection. It unites us, heals us, and reminds us of our shared humanity. It is through love that we find meaning in our interactions and purpose in our relationships. Connection through love is not just an emotional experience, it is a transformative force that has the power to change individuals, communities, and the world. Forgiveness is a profound act that carries immense healing power for both the giver and the receiver. It is an intentional decision to let go of resentment, anger, or hurt caused by someone else's actions. Holding on to past grievances is like carrying a heavy burden that drains emotional and physical energy. Forgiveness is not about excusing harmful behavior or forgetting what happened. It is about choosing to release the negative hold it has on your life. By forgiving, you free yourself from the emotional weight that hinders personal growth and inner peace. It is a gift you give yourself, allowing you to move forward without the chains of the past. When you forgive, you reclaim your power. Often when someone hurts you, it feels as though they have taken something from you, your trust, your happiness, or your sense of security. By holding on to anger or resentment, you continue to allow them to have control over your emotional state. Forgiveness is the process of taking that power back. It is a declaration that you will not let past pain dictate your present or future. This act of reclaiming control over your emotions enables you to regain a sense of agency and focus on what truly matters in your life. Forgiveness also fosters emotional healing. Pain caused by betrayal, hurtful words, or actions can leave deep emotional scars. These scars, if left unattended, can manifest as bitterness, anxiety, or even depression. And forgiveness provides a way to process these emotions in a healthy manner. It creates space for self-reflection and helps you understand the situation from a broader perspective. By forgiving, you acknowledge your pain, but you choose not to let it define you. This emotional healing is transformative. It opens the door to a more peaceful and fulfilled existence. One of the most significant benefits of forgiveness is the freedom it provides. Holding on to grudges is like being trapped in a cage of your own making. The more you dwell on the pain, the more it consumes you, preventing you from fully experiencing joy and happiness. Forgiveness unlocks the cage. It liberates you from the constant replay of past events and the negative emotions associated with them. This freedom is not just emotional, but also mental. Forgiveness clears your mind of the clutter caused by anger and resentment, allowing you to focus on positive aspects of life and create a brighter future. Forgiveness has a profound impact on relationships as well. No relationship is immune to conflict or misunderstandings. People make mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes cause hurt. Forgiveness is what keeps relationships from breaking under the weight of those mistakes. It fosters understanding, empathy, and compassion. When you forgive, you acknowledge the humanity in others, the fact that everyone is capable of error. This recognition strengthens the bonds of trust and love, allowing relationships to grow deeper and more meaningful. Practicing forgiveness is also a powerful way to model resilience and emotional intelligence. When you forgive, you demonstrate that it is possible to rise above pain and negativity. This example can inspire others to do the same. In families, forgiveness sets the tone for a culture of understanding and open communication. In communities, it paves the way for reconciliation and unity. Forgiveness is a ripple effect. The more people practice it, the more it spreads, creating a healthier and more compassionate environment for everyone. From a health perspective, forgiveness has tangible benefits. Studies have shown that harboring anger or resentment can have detrimental effects on physical health. It can lead to increased stress levels, high blood pressure, and even weakened immune function. On the other hand, forgiveness reduces stress and promotes mental well-being. It lowers cortisol levels, improves heart health, and contributes to a sense of overall relaxation and calm. The act of forgiving is not just emotionally uplifting, but also physically rejuvenating. Forgiveness is equally important in self-relationships. Many people carry guilt and shame for mistakes they have made in the past. Self-forgiveness is a vital step toward personal growth and self-acceptance. It involves recognizing your humanity, learning from your errors, and making a conscious decision to let go of self-blame. Self-forgiveness allows you to embrace your imperfections and move forward with confidence and self-love. In addition to personal benefits, forgiveness has the power to transform societies. History is filled with examples of conflicts and injustices that have been resolved through acts of forgiveness. Forgiveness bridges divides, mends broken communities, and fosters reconciliation. It is a tool for peace building, reminding us that healing is possible even after the deepest wounds. By choosing forgiveness, individuals contribute to a collective culture of compassion and understanding, creating a foundation for a more harmonious world. Lastly, forgiveness is deeply connected to gratitude and abundance. When you forgive, you shift your focus from what was lost to what can be gained. It allows you to appreciate the lessons learned from painful experiences and recognize the strength you have gained in the process. Forgiveness aligns you with a mindset of abundance, where you see possibilities rather than limitations. It reminds you that life is too short to dwell on past hurts, and that true freedom lies in choosing love, understanding, and growth over anger and resentment. Love is a transformative power, transcends the boundaries of logic, time, and space. It has the ability to change lives, heal wounds, and bring meaning to human existence. Love's impact on our lives is unparalleled because it speaks directly to the heart, inspiring action, forgiveness, and growth. At its core, love is not just an emotion, but a decision and a commitment. It is the cornerstone of meaningful relationships and the glue that binds individuals, families, and communities together. Love holds the potential to turn pain into purpose, conflict into peace, and despair into hope. One of the most profound ways love transforms lives is through its ability to inspire selflessness. Love encourages people to put others before themselves, whether it's in the form of a parent caring for their child, a friend supporting another through hard times, or a stranger helping someone in need. This selflessness strengthens human connections and fosters a sense of unity and belonging. It reminds